Why is it not removing? All right, they do not want us to be great, y'all. I'm thinking I'm doing something. Can't even find my banner to even remove it, y'all. Okay, got it. All right, y'all. Good afternoon. It's not even afternoon. What is it? Good evening, y'all. I'm so used to maybe going live around the afternoon time. So come on in. I'm about to get the Instagram popping really quick. And we're about to get started, y'all. So give me 1 second. Try to get the Instagram going before Kanye West and the Black community. All right, y'all. So, all right. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, everybody. Okay, I might as well get myself organized. We have like what? A long show in store for you guys. Let me see if I can share the video on Facebook. Guys, if you're watching us on Facebook or YouTube or wherever you guys are, I don't want you to track me. Wherever you guys are, please share the video. We are going to be talking tonight, guys. So we're going to talk about the downfall of Kanye West. And we're going to talk about the downfall of the Black community because that's exactly what has happened. Downfall. See, hold on, Instagram. Let me type this in really quick, y'all. Just give me 1 second. Y'all could tell I'm not used to trying to do all this stuff like I've been used to. Hold on. The downfall of Kanye and Black people. All right. All right, so I think I'm ready, y'all. I am ready. Okay, so if you guys can hear me on Instagram, let me know. We're about to get started, y'all. Let me share this on Facebook. And then we're gonna dive right on in. So where's the video? Look, y'all, I may have to be having my team help me if I go live again because this is too much. Like, literally, I don't even know how to even use the Facebook. How do you even see your post on Facebook to see? Do anybody see me live on Facebook? Why is it asking me to? Start it. That's why. What is going on? Do anybody see me live on Facebook? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, y'all. Instagram. I'm about to get started, y'all. I don't know what is going on. Say live, Kanye West. What is going on? Oh, I am live. Okay, so if you guys can. Oh, yay. I got it. Okay. This is just too much, y'all. They got a lot of technical stuff. Oh, I am live. Okay, so you guys. Oh, yay. I got it. Okay. This is just too much, y'all. They got a lot of technical stuff. All right. All right, guys. I know some of y'all that left me already. That's perfectly fine, but we about to rock this out anyway because my team is going to break this content out for you guys for this week. So if you guys are just tuning in, I'm Folasade, the accountability accountant, guys. Some of you on YouTube and some new people that's follow me on Instagram, and some of you guys don't know, I'm the owner of Suncrest Financial Services located in Largo, Maryland, guys. I've been owning my firm. It's 11 years now. So I've been owning my firm for 11 years now. And ultimately, our goal is to help Black businesses achieve generational wealth, build sustainable business, and pay as little to nothing as possible in taxes. So on tonight's show, we're talking about the downfall of Kanye West and the Black community. So we're talking about the downfall of Kanye West and the Black community. So if you are brown like me, Okay, if you're brown like me and you like Kanye, or you are the type of person that really want to see change in our community, then tonight's show, or you want to see change in your show in yourself, then tonight's show is the show for you guys. And you know, I really don't go live, and not live in the evening time. But when I was scrolling on Instagram, God put this topic on my spirit and said go live. So we're about to talk about it. So let's dive right on in. I got so much stuff to talk about. So let me clear out my tabs, and then we're about to rock this thing on out, because I think I got like 100 tabs from today. I don't know about you guys, but today has been an absolutely crazy day, guys, for me. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay, we're almost down. I think I got like, what, 5 more tabs to go? Sorry, y'all. I could have been a little bit more ready, but it is what it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and rock this out. I got the timeline for y'all. Oh my God. Where's my notes? Do not laugh, y'all. Do not even be mad, and stay right there. To hell with Kanye. He just a Negro celebrity, but the Black community has never been unified. It's always been okay, so hold on. I didn't even get to talk, boy. Bye. Didn't even get to even say nothing. All right, give me 1 second. Let me go get my notes, y'all. I thought I had my notes and everything. Don't say I'm unorganized either. Where's my plan? I just have my plan. All right, y'all. So I do feel like I'm a little unorganized. I gotta be honest with you, but I just left my planner upstairs when I had to get dressed. All right, y'all. So we got a lot to talk about. All right. All right, let's rock this thing on out, guys. Okay, let's rock this thing on out. So if you guys are just tuning in, I apologize for all the unorganization on my part. I'm sorry, but at least I'm here. So we're going to talk about the downfall of Kanye West and the Black community. So let's really go ahead and start with, yes, Kanye messed up, saying all of that stuff, and we're going to start with some of the tweets. But before we even get started, guys, if you're watching us on Instagram, you want to head over to my YouTube, which is Folasade TV, guys, so you can see my screen. And so you can actually, be a part of the conversation for real. All right, so what is my timeline? When did he say this? He said that conference. And look, guys, I can't be remembering everybody's stuff. I be having my own little life. Okay, so when did Kanye do it? I ain't gonna put the date beside it, but I think it's like 10/15, y'all, or earlier than that. No, 10/15, guys, October 15th. Kanye West tweeted DEFCON 3 on, Jewish people. All right. So, yes, he shouldn't have said that. Do you guys know what he meant? Like, go to war, kill him. That's basically what he's saying, right? And I go against all of that. But one thing I realized is that in today's society, guys, even with me being right here, you guys have to really appreciate this, because there's no freedom of speech anymore. There's never really been freedom of speech at all. Okay. So number one, we're having issues because if you are brown, Black, any other race outside of the people that control this country in the US, you stand a chance to be banned, like what Andrew Tate has experienced. Okay, what's the guy named Sneaky O has experienced, and then what they're actually attempting to do right now to Kanye West. So if you say the wrong words online, on your social media platforms, or any other platform that you do not own, you have a chance to be banned, blackballed, and out of the door. Okay. And if you're not rich, you cannot sustain this. So where's the problem? Yes, it all starts with Kanye. I got y'all in here. We talking about it. Yes, he's lashing out. Yes, he shouldn't have said some things that he said on the Drink Champs. Yes, everybody knows Kanye has his own personal internal mental problems that he's facing, you guys. Like, we really got to be honest about it. But the reality is that his behavior illustrates what happens when a Black person or a immigrant do when we step out of line, or when we finally make money and we feel as though we are equal. And I have to be honest with all of you. As much of you guys believe that we're in 2022, times have changed, we are still not equal at all. Far from it. We're fighting systemic racism. We're fighting our own internal stuff. You guys have your own self-hate. It's just so much going on. The list goes on and on and on and on and on and on. And I get people asking me all the time, Folasade, what is the solution? Folasade, you just keep saying we got to come together. We ain't even do that right, okay? So everybody keeps saying, you know, Folasade, what's the solution? What's the solution? So we're going to talk about it today. So Gia said, good evening. Thank you for going live and talking about real issues we have. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right. So here's the thing. So on 10/15, he did, well, when he do drink, I think it was 10/15. No, yep, 10/15 was the Drink Champs interview. Okay. On 10/3, October 3rd, he ended up wearing that White Lives Matter t-shirt when he did his show, right? So from his from his Gap partnership, when he dissolved his Gap partnership, he's actually been running wild. He's been trying to be blackballed. I don't know, that I'm starting to think that he wants to be blackballed, y'all. And it might be a good thing. He might be attempting to get fired from all of those contracts, because when your name is as big as Kanye West, he literally don't need a Balenciaga. He don't need anyone. He just need good Black people, good, successful, intellectual, skilled Black people that can execute on what he would have partnered with Balenciaga with, Adidas with, to move the buck ahead. But guess what? We got a problem, Roger. Did we make it that far up the pedestal yet? Did we make it that far up the pedestal yet? Did we make it that far up the pedestal yet where we know how to get brands? And I said this before, guys, how to get brands on the stock market, how to get major distribution deals, how to funnel product. Do we even have the exposure to really take a brand like Kanye's West public? So y'all all keep posting, oh, we need a Black economy. Guys, we don't need a Black economy. And I realized what we can do. We can integrate, okay, and become interdependent. Right now, we are depending on them. They don't depend on us. I need to do not disturb. Give me 1 second, y'all. And that's why I hate these Apple products, because everything connects. Hold on, y'all. And then y'all know my brain, so I might have forgot my train of thought. Okay, no, I think I got it. All right, so we need to become interdependent. Right now, Black people, we're depending on other races literally for everything. And I don't care what nobody say, it's the truth. We don't own nothing. We don't own nothing. We don't own no gas companies. We don't own nothing. We don't own any manufacturing plants. We don't own nothing. So we need to become interdependent. Everybody just keeps talking about, we need a Black economy. We need this. No, we need to become successful and absorb everything that possibly can from them folks, become so interdependent that regardless will know. See, right now they're still cocky, thinking that they're making all of that money because they know it. When the reality is, and I told you guys this before, they're making money off our culture. They're making the money off our culture. So guys, if you're enjoying the content, please share the video. And now we got a brand like Kanye West that can reach billions without any other race. But do we have the skills? Do we have the knowledge? to really get his brand out there. And y'all might think, oh, it's as easy because y'all naive. Y'all probably thinking it's as easy as him just posting on social media. No. Do you know how many Adidas they sell of Yeezys? Whatever. Do you know how many Yeezys they sell? Do you know how much money he will have to put up front to even get it manufactured? See, this is the problem, guys. We keep talking, thinking everybody, we comfortable. All of us think we're comfortable right now. We're not comfortable. And I'm going to say this again. We're still losing, guys. I feel like I just saw my video. I think my team just repurposed my video when I said we still losing. We still losing. Gia said, do you really think it's deeper than that? Because my take is that he's trying to impress the white man because he doesn't see the value in the community. And see, this is the thing, Gia. And guys, post your questions. If you want me to comment, y'all know I like to be interactive. I'm a little, so just post your questions and stuff and I'll answer them throughout the show. I feel like he all over the place. He needs some structure. He need like his mama figures. He need a wife that'll be like, hey, do this, do this. He needs structure. He needs somebody. And I fully believe that he thought by marrying into the Kardashians that he could be like whitewashed a little bit. I do think he did that. He's getting a rude awakening. I'm not smiling like I'm laughing at him, y'all. He thought, and I keep telling all y'all, even the Oreo ones, you can be highly educated like them white folks. You can be all of that stuff, but stop thinking that you guys are equal. We are not equal. Stop thinking that because you making $1 million just like Bob, that you and Bob is equal. You and Bob is not equal. Your YouTube live isn't shown. Are you kidding me? See, this is why I'm going to have my team help me. Hold on, let me check. So is anybody seeing me on YouTube? Gio is responding on YouTube. Is it a Facebook? I may not be able to go live again, y'all, if I don't have nobody in my team to help me. Because this was a lot. I got all my content in the back. Can't even get to it and click it. Y'all here trying to read y'all comments and stuff. Let me see. 1 second, guys. And so if you guys on Instagram and you want to see my screen, because I will start sharing my screen. Oh, no, I'm live. I'm live. Y'all know I'm still building my YouTube channel, guys. So please go over to YouTube and subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. We had like 691 subscribers, y'all. Like 2 weeks ago, I had like 3 weeks ago, I had like 14 subscribers, y'all. So we're trying to build the YouTube. You had the bell tick. That's why. Okay, so yeah, guys, save the notifications. Okay, so what's happening is that a lot of y'all get y'all little 6 figures, and I keep telling y'all this. Y'all get y'all little 6 figures, you get your little $1 million. Let me put the Instagram back because I can't really see y'all. Hold on. And get y'all little $1 million, and you think, there you go, that's better. And you think life is sweet. You think you equal. And this situation with Kanye West being blackballed, y'all, shows you guys that we do not own anything, and we still are slightly slaves out here. I'm going to be honest. We're entertainment slaves right now. I'm the accountant slave right now. Like, let's really be honest. All right, so we about to dive in. Just give me 1 second, guys. If you want to see my screen, head over to YouTube. Where am I going to even get started, guys? Because I got so much content, and it's scary because when I was doing research, what do y'all want to see first? Because I got content. I don't even know where I should even start. Like, all right. This is bad, y'all. Let me see. iCloud, Kanye West. What do y'all want to see? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to first start off with showing you guys who are all of the executives in the entertainment industry. Let's start there first so we can put some context to this conversation. So you guys can see that. And then once we go from there, then we'll dive into the next part of the situation. So let's go there. I'm about to share my screen, guys. So here's the problem. Ownership is key, guys. And y'all probably thinking, Folasade, I'm comfortable. I don't want none of you guys to get comfortable. If you wanted to be a billionaire and you want to be a media exec like Byron Allen, please, I need you guys to go out and push it to the limit and do that thing. Because that is really the only way that we'll be able to bridge this stuff, y'all. If we end up getting people that actually own some stuff. All right, here we go. We do not own anything, guys. It was so disappointing. All right. So one of the executives, what's his name? Ari Emanuel. And I'm about to share my screen. Actually sent demand to Adidas, letting Adidas know that they need to sever ties with dang, how many tabs do I have up? See, I'm gonna need some help, y'all, next time. And I don't think that's the right one. All right, there we go. All right, got it. Share my screen, guys. Head over to the YouTube channel if you want to see my screen, guys. And I know I'm all over the place, but it'd be fine. My team will break it up and pause. All right, guys. So as you guys can see on my screen, here are the top media executives. This is what these people made in 2021 off the backs of foreigners, immigrants, and Black people. And I'm sorry to put it out there, okay? All of their names I cannot properly pronounce, so I'm not even going to attempt to try to do it. But the guy here, the second one from the left, he's the one that actually sent the letter to, I think, the ADL, which is the anti-Semitic division or something like that. Request, and also to Adidas requesting that they dissolve their relationship with Kanye West. All of these people. This person from Discovery, he owns Discovery, he owns Endeavor Media Group, he owns Disney, he's the CEO of Disney, Netflix, Fox, Comcast. Now, one Black person. Byron Allen is nowhere near on this list yet. He's nowhere near on this list yet. He's not considered a top media executive. We have a long way to go. But y'all were dogging out, what's his name? And I just had his name. Don't laugh when I tell y'all this. Dame Dash. Oh my gosh. All right, disclaimer for all the new folks, y'all. So like I'm a little ditzy sometimes. So just to let y'all know, yes, I gotta be honest. So because I'll be forgetting stuff. Okay, Dame Dash, y'all. He been said years ago that we have to own stuff. Remember, he started his streaming company years ago. Like he actually paved the way. But guess what? Nobody supported Dame to really take media in the Black community far. Everybody dogged him, said he was bankrupt, said he ain't had no money, he was dumb. This. Okay, that's what they said to Dame Dash. But Dame Dash was ahead of the pack. So right now, as you guys can see, we don't even have any top media executives. None. So if any one of our celebrities, artists, music people say anything out of character, they can be blackballed. Do y'all not understand or see how detrimental that is to our success? How detrimental that is to the Black community? And why we do need to go a bit further with everything. You could say one word and you completely blackballed. Won't even be able to open up a bank account for real. Like, you guys can be completely blackballed. I can be completely blackballed just because of what I said out my mouth. Because we don't own anything. I can't run to a Black like YouTube channel. Yes, what we got fake fan base or whatever. But that's it. He did his part. He got the social media platform. Are we supporting him? Think his name Isaac Hayes? Are we supporting Isaac Hayes? Did you go and subscribe and set up on your fan base account over there? Because we did already. I'm trying to figure out how my team can post across all of the platforms. So number one, the media executives, we don't control anything. So any black person, any foreigner, any immigrant, for real, that say anything out their mouth or do anything like we're slaves, we're gonna get whipped. We're gonna get spanked. Bobby said we have to build our own institutions independent of Europeans. Yes, we do. But the problem is, and I'm about to go to my next topic. Well, not to my next topic. I'm about to share my next grade, and I have this one a little bit more prepared. So the problem is we're not studying in the majors that we are supposed to be studying in. Give me 1 second. Where's my screen? So we're not studying what we're supposed to. So guys, if you're watching my screen, if you're on YouTube, if you're not on YouTube, you need to come over to YouTube. So the African Americans College Majors and Earnings specifically says that we are not majoring in majors that pay. So while we are attempting to go to college a little bit, how are we going to make any change if we're all getting useless degrees? It says here, African Americans concentrated in low paying majors. Access to college for African Americans has increased, but African Americans are highly concentrated in low paying majors. The college major, which has critical economic consequences throughout life, reflects personal choices, but also reflects the fact that African American students are concentrated in open access four-year institutions that limited choices of majors offered. African Americans represent 12% of the U.S. population, but are underrepresented in the number holders in college majors associated with the fastest growing, highest paying occupation, which is STEM, health, and business. African Americans account for only 8% of general engineering majors, 7% of mathematics majors, and only 5% of computer engineering majors. They are similarly underrepresented in business. Only 7% of finance and marketing majors are African American. Problems. Since 2009, there has not been significant change in the proportion of African Americans across majors. One of the major significant changes occurred with architecture and engineering major group. The percentage of African Americans in industrial manufacturing engineer or miscellaneous engineer, it keeps just saying, we're just not doing it. We're not getting the degrees that we need to be getting. So y'all think everything is about Kanye West. Y'all laughing at him. But the reality is what he's going through exposes that we are really bottom feeders. We are leeches and slaves and marketing tools. Like I'm sorry if I'm being mean. Guys, if you're on YouTube, please like the video for the algorithms. Please like the video for the, I gotta get used to saying all this stuff, y'all. Please like the video for the algorithms, y'all. Okay. We still bottom feeders. But y'all don't want to accept it. Everybody watching Zeus Network, Now That's TV, and I watch all that stuff too, guys, but I stay focused. I used to party too, but guess what? I went to college. When I had my exams, I went home. And I studied for a degree that I knew I was going to make money in. We have to change. We got so much going on, guys. It's bad. So number one, we don't own anything. Number two, the media execs are not the color of our skin. Number three, we're not holding the degrees that we need to make impact and become interdependent. Right now, we are dependent. Y'all want an integration. Y'all want an integration. Now we have integration. Guess what? Within this integration, we're dependent. Gio says some of us know that know this, but none of us have the passion to shift the way the Black community think. You know what, Gio? I think what's happening is that, like, when me and other people come out, like Charleston White, I interviewed Charleston White. Y'all dogging my man out. But the people like us that's real say everything. You know, we might pop off. Like, yeah. Y'all sit there, y'all waiting for us to make a mistake. Y'all waiting to bash us and push us down. Y'all wait to talk about it. Y'all not sharing our content because y'all want people to learn from us. Y'all got to do y'all part too. Y'all gotta put the people out there that is speaking the truth, that is making impact, y'all. We have to do that. But y'all share all of the shade room posts. Everything negative, every fight, everything, y'all sharing that stuff. And I said that and Charleston White said it in the interview. I asked him, what is the meaning of when he hear the word accountability, what do he think? He basically said that he feel as though, and y'all go check out the videos on my YouTube, he was basically saying that honestly, accountability is the thing that holds you to show face, keep you aligned, tell you you're wrong. And the bad part about it is he said that Black people don't want to be told that they're wrong. So are we good people? That's what he said. Are we good people? Yep. Okay, Sylvester said, and guys, this stuff is small. I don't know how I can see. I'm gonna have to put my glasses on if I'm gonna have to read these comments for y'all. Oh gosh, it says, I'm gonna have to read it on the side. Sylvester said, I can say that. I can't even see it on the side. I have the blueprint. They will spend money in their own community. Will not spend their own money in the Black community, and that's true. I think they hating on this, guys. My internet is going down. Let me see. Connection is unstable. Let me know if you guys can still hear me saying my connection is unstable. They don't want me to be great, guys, so I may have to move this conversation. Okay, yep, it's coming up. The bar's coming up now. Okay. So, guys, Gio said something. We know what we need to do, but we're not doing it. But, guys, can I be honest with you? I don't think we're going to get that many opportunities. I don't think we're going to get that many opportunities, y'all. I don't think so. I think once they figure out how to control the internet, we're done. Like, this is our time. And here I go. I feel like I'm about to cry everything because I do feel like that. Okay, I'm still here. All right. So Kanye West said DEFCON 3. That was 10-3. JP Morgan, didn't put the date beside that, y'all. But JP Morgan Chase said, Kanye West, we don't want to work with you no more. And so remember, guys, what we have. Industrial Bank. I forgot was it One United, I think? And I don't even know if Greenwood is up and running yet. So we only have 2 banks. So right now, if Kanye had hundreds of millions of dollars, are our banks able to manage that much money? Do our banks have the infrastructure and the technology? It is? Okay, good. Do our banks have the infrastructure and the technology to handle that much of money? JP Morgan said it. So that means if a Black person say anything out their mouth, you can lose your banking privileges. Andrew Tate, he can't even do banking anymore. On October 6th, Adidas said that their contract with Kanye is under review. On 10/17, Balenciaga announced that Kanye West clothes from their runways. On 10/15, he said the JP people removed, blackballed him. And then officially on 10/21, Balenciaga cut ties. I'm about to read two more and then we're going to move on. On 10/24, a talent agent, CAA, dissolved their relationship with him. And then MRC Film Studio also canceled the documentary that he was supposed to be putting out. So Bobby says another problem we have is we are consumers and not producers, and we do not control any of the lifestyle. Exactly, and that's exactly what I'm about to go into. That's part of my notes too. All right, got my little notes, y'all. I told y'all I was a little prepared. So I already said we don't own the media, right? We also don't own the advertising executive agencies. So here's the thing, guys. Back in the day, us not owning executive agencies was a big thing, right? Nowadays, it really depends. If you're trying to make 8 figures or more, then you may have to partner with an executive advertising agency, right? But if you're a little millionaire, you don't really need that. You can use the smaller platforms like the Shade Room and all of those places, right, to do your media, okay? The problem is we don't own any of the advertising. So when we have a popping brand, right, and we want to get our products placed in movies, and remember, we don't, outside of Tyler Perry, we're not movie producers. How would our products get placed in movies? How do we get placed on commercials without going through those people? So while all of you guys are really, I know a lot of you guys, especially like a lot of baby boomers, millennials, a lot of y'all are like very comfortable in your job, but you know that stuff can be snatched right from under your seat once one of their children get fired from their job or graduate from college. Like your position can be slashed. Like the reality is, guys, we should not be comfortable right now. What Kanye is experiencing is what each and every one of us can experience if we don't start to own something. And where do we even begin? We first of all have to find some people and support the people that have the passion to go forward. We have to start supporting the people that got the passion to go forward, guys. Because, like I think what Gio said, or Sylvester, one of them said it on YouTube, we got to find the people that nobody have the passion. But the people that had the passion didn't have the support. I'm going to put Bobby post up there and I might respond to that. So we got a lot of problems, you guys. So let me, okay, so I said we don't own, okay. And then somebody had already touched on this in the comments. They were saying we only own, oh, this is what I see. I said guess what we own, y'all? We only own consumerism. And I'm sad to really say that. I'm not happy to say that. We own consumerism. We just buy. Oh, Cajun silly. I'm about to put that up there. Cajun said there isn't even enough passion and support to boycott heart-clogging Popeyes. And so we have a problem. Y'all might think it's okay. Y'all want to look back on this stuff in 4 and 5 years, 10 years. Y'all gonna be like, how old am I, y'all? I'm 37. So in like when I'm 47, 50 something, 60 something, when my kids living on my legacy, when I'm like, when I die, hopefully I die 80 or 90, hopefully, right? Y'all gonna say, Falasha, they tried to warn us. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I was about to say I'm gonna rot in my grave, but I don't want to be buried. I want to be cremated. But y'all not gonna make me happy if I die and we still pushing this bullshit. Excuse my language, y'all. If any of you do not like vulgarity or women with bad mouths when I'm talking about my people, I just get, that's just me. We got a problem, you guys. And y'all laughing at Kanye. And I seen a lot of comments. I wish one day soon come pray for me. My team will have all my little screenshot of the comments and everything. I read a lot of the people comments. The people were saying, oh, yes, take it from him. He deserved it. Yes, because he said the DEFCON 3. He was wrong. He shouldn't have said it. But the reality is that when did someone get everything taken from them from saying something? I'm talking about everything. Like, if it was so bad, I hope they don't do this, but if they do this, you heard it first here from Folasade. If it was so bad, or if it was such a threat, why isn't he being arrested right now? Like the guy? If what he said was so bad, right? Conspiracy, it should be some type of conspiracy to commit something. You know what I mean? Something. So if it was that bad, but it was bad, I don't agree with what he said. All right, guys, my next point is I think Black leaders are under attack right now. I think Black leaders are under attack right now. I'm going to say this again. I think Black leaders are under attack right now. Yes, Kanye West said some stuff out his mouth. But now, if you guys didn't see this, and I'm going to talk about this again, I'm about to share my screen really quick. And let me see if I can find it fast, y'all. Stacey Abrams is in the news now. They investigating her. Well, not investigating her. Some journalist, okay, then took it to, is this the music? Oh, no, wrong one. I thought that was the news. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me try to get this news. I think our Black leaders are under attack. They're saying that Stacey Abrams then paid her attorney, Allegra something, too much money, and they think it might be, you know, some shadiness there because of their close relationship. That article, I just saved it today. Oh, am I not logged in? I'm not logged in. So I think our Black leaders are under attack. What Black leaders? Gee, are you being funny? Are you asking me which ones are under attack? Yeah, I think we always under attack. Y'all don't even know, even with my little brand I got, I be getting hate messages. Bitch, die. You Black, you ugly. You just like, y'all be getting my little hate messages too. Then just imagine once I get millions and millions of followers and all y'all follow me. And I'll be cursing y'all out too, because you know I cursed them out. I was like, you big back. I laid them out, right? But it's hard. It's hard. All my family think I'm crazy. Falashe, why you fighting for people? Why you do this? Why you say this? So I be sitting there just crying, thinking about y'all, crying about the Black community, crying. And my sister, and I be asking my sister, like, girl, why me? Why me? But y'all don't support the people that really want to, you know, make impact and stuff. And I think we have to really ask ourselves, why? It's some internal things that we face. So I think all of our Black leaders are being under attack right now because there's people digging. The reason why I say I think The reason why I think black leaders are under attack, I think people are digging and fishing for information. But luckily enough, all y'all already know I almost lost it all. Okay, luckily enough, y'all know I already lost everything and all my most of my little secrets, right? But the reality is they're digging up stuff. Oh, you want to define a black leader? This is so weird, guys. I gotta get used to reading the comments right here. I didn't even pay Instagram no attention, trying to get used to this. But it's cool. All right, so that was the first thing. So, no, we talked about we don't own any media, we don't own any advertising agencies, we only own consumerism. Black leaders, I feel like it's under attack right now. What's this? Oh, yeah. The good okay, so Gio say when I walk amongst my people every day, all I hear is free thugger or WAP. I grew up under looking up to Martin Luther King and just don't see it. You know what? Me either. I don't see it either. I don't get it. I think we're lost. And it's just so many layers to it. God damn. Y'all not gonna make me cry today. Y'all not gonna do that for me. Because you know what I just got a flash of? Everybody that's immigrants leaving this motherfucker and going back to all their countries, right? And all of the black Americans and the white people here, and the black Americans, y'all gonna suffer. I'm leaving. Y'all gonna suffer because I don't think y'all realize that we have to make some progression, guys. We have to, see, I'm about to cry. We gotta get disciplined, y'all. We gotta get it together. Y'all plan too much. You know, like you gotta have your fun sometimes, y'all, but we not supposed to be just having fun all the time and just overspending and not going to school and not doing what we're supposed to be doing and not making good decisions. Y'all are like really killing me. Y'all not even raising y'all kids right. The kids beating. Let me get some tissue. The kids beating up the old people. Hold on, y'all. We move good, Daddy. I'm not done yet. I'm almost done. Our kids, our kids fighting old people and stuff. I remember you don't clock an old person unless that old person hit you for no reason, then you knock her out. I told you, my mother said, don't disrespect no adults, but you hit me first. And then sometimes you wouldn't even hit her because you're like, oh, my mother beat my butt, but she hit you and your reflexes. I get it. I get that part, right? But we picking on old people now. We're raising like losers. I'm trying to be so strong, y'all. Y'all got me. I'm like tired. It is scary for y'all. Y'all don't even know like how much I see. It is like so scary. What are we gonna do? It's bad, guys. Remember the big word we all learned in elementary school, propaganda. I know we all had an amazing social studies teacher, geography, they called them geography teachers then. Y'all got fancy with the social studies. And they told you that everybody came from Africa. And I know they sneakily told you because they wanted you to know that, you know, all of us, we are gods and goddesses. Like we are the creators of this world. Where did we go wrong? Everybody living for the gram. Y'all killing me. Thank you. Y'all killing me. It's very depressing because y'all have to understand the way that I see things. I have the best of both worlds, right? Some people say, oh, my Nigerian side is why I'm successful. But I never been to Nigeria. I've never, so they say it's my blood or whatever. I don't know what it is, right? But my mom was a reader and stuff too. So people say I have the best of both worlds, right? So I don't, I'm not biased, right? I'm not biased. And I think that right now it's more Africans that are becoming successful, and the world is saying it's Black people. And the Black Americans are just getting caught up, and you guys are just doing too much. We created everything. We built everything. We studied. We were the first doctors. We were the first lawyers. We were the first everything. They have actually won. And they psychologically are winning. Do y'all remember that book, Prisoner of My Mind? Let me see if I have this book, because this is what y'all need to read. Hold on. Where's this book? Let me go to my other bookcase. 1 second, guys. Hey, baby. I'm trying to find a book for the people, Daddy. I'm not going to give away the book. I want them to go and read it, Daddy. Mm-hmm. No, I'm not going to give it away for them, because I only have one book. Okay, guys, I cannot even find it. It's called Prisoner of Your Mind. Prisoner of Your Mind. And I think all of us got to take a step back in the Black community, and we need to really read that book. Because right now we are prisoners of our mind. We're prisoners of our crafts. We're prisoners of everything right now. And we're actually the most imprisoned right now. So this Kanye West situation, while y'all thinking, oh, Kanye billionaire, he good. Do y'all know that basically what he's doing, what they're showing, is that when they say sit down, nigga, we got to sit down. I'm going to say that again. When they say sit down, nigga, we got to sit down. That's what they're showing us. And if we don't sit down, they're going to take our banking privileges, our social media privileges, our revenue generating privileges, and the way to survive and sustain in this country. So that now leads to my next thing. Somebody share my screen. So guys, this website is called The American Dream. This is a site where a lot of foreigners come look at. Hold on, is this one it? Give me 1 second, y'all. Oh. Yep. Okay, I got it. Yep. This site is called The American Dream. Y'all want to check it out after tonight. And go and check it out. You guys will see. They have a whole website for immigrants to come over here and dominate. And there's Black people here that don't even have the basic. It says, let me go back, because I was just there. Let me go back. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Living in the U.S. has everything, y'all. Table of contents, guys. It says, what popular states for USA immigrants, cost of living in the U.S., finding a home. They got all of the resources. Renting an apartment in the U.S., everything. I'm going to just click a few so y'all can see what they say. Rent an apartment in the U.S. Online, you can find thousands of apartment listings. Take a look at the following if you want to rent an apartment in the U.S. They get you all of the sites, right? Then it says, unless you plan on doing this, do this. Buying a house in U.S. They're telling you what you got to do if you don't have a green card and everything else. See, strategic. This is why these immigrants are coming over here and shitting on Black people. I was in was it Costco? Where was I at? No, I was at the outlets yesterday getting the kids winter clothes because I'm behind y'all, right? October's just so busy. It wasn't that many Black people in there with big bags. It was the Mexicans and the Asians and all of them. with the big bags. Bags and stuff, comfortable. I ain't never seen no Mexicans dress as good as they've been dressing lately these past couple of years. Because they've been working, putting their head down, saving money, living within their means, hustling hard, building togetherness, working together as a team and family. But y'all don't want to do it. Oh, I gotta move because I don't like her. Okay, but you want to move because you don't like her, but you know you can't afford to move, but you still gonna move. Why? You can't get over your differences. Oh, okay. We got problems. And they say, oh, driving in the US, y'all, everything. Like everything. School aid, how to study in the US, careers in the US. What it says, the United States is a vast country with unlimited opportunities, especially in the world of business. Whether you want to make a career in corporation or fulfill your dream of owning your own firm, the US is the place to be. Finding a job. They telling you, oh, go, you got to get this visa. You got to do this. You got to do this. If you want to start a company, do this. You want to retire in the US, they tell you which places are paradise. Healthcare. And y'all black people see here don't even have a damn driver's license. And y'all don't even have a driver's license. Guys, please share the video and like it or whatever. I think that's what it said. Please like the video. I gotta get used to this, y'all. And y'all might have to bear with me if I never get it right though, because I got too much stuff to be talking about and doing to be trying to perfect actually YouTube. Like I have a real firm, y'all. Content creators don't have firms. I have a real firm in it with over 23 team members and hundreds 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 of clients. So I may not be as organized as all y'all favorite YouTubers, and y'all just gonna accept me for who I am, okay, y'all? I'm gonna come live, I'm gonna share my screen, I'm gonna pop off, I'm gonna give you content, I'm gonna love on y'all, but it ain't gonna be all perfect, okay? I don't even like to even be looking perfect. So please accept that, all right? It's not going. All right, so you see the immigrants already got a master plan, y'all. Already, what y'all talking about? All right, so I see a lot of African back and forth question, like y'all fussing in the comments. So one thing about me, guys, y'all can do all y'all fussing, but just make sure y'all just be nice a little bit, be respectful, okay, in the comments, okay. And there's you cannot. He was talking to Cajun, but he said you cannot expect your oppressors to teach your children to overthrow them. Exactly. That's not the game of war. Come on now. That ain't the game of war. Are we at war or not? But the war starts with yourself first. You first got to ask yourself why you BSing. You got to ask yourself why you don't want to finish school. You got to ask yourself why you just running the streets all the time. You got to ask yourself why you can't meet deadlines. You got to ask yourself why you don't work out, why you don't eat good, why you don't do your stuff. As the accountability accountant, guys, I'm going to hold y'all motherfuckers to be accountable to be your best, okay? But the reality is that if y'all don't start pushing it, we're going to lose the fight, y'all. Our men are already being jailed. More single mothers. Our businesses can't make it past 7 figures. We cannot integrate effectively economically. I'm gonna say that. Okay, good. Okay, good, Darby. All right, so that's one point. The immigrants coming over here and they popping off. Ice Cube came out with his own type of like promise, like in a plan for the Black community, right? Ice Cube had it. Nobody ain't pay Ice Cube no attention. It lasted in the news like what, 5 days? Biden was supposed to meet with him, never met with him. I think he did meet with Trump. Didn't go nowhere. And you know what it's basically saying? It's holding everybody accountable for their part, for all of us to do better by each other. And see, that's the problem. I think the fact that for us to be successful as collectively, it's going to require all y'all to really grow up. Grow up, get disciplined, Apologize. Some of y'all have family problems just because you didn't say sorry. Some of you guys don't support your cousin in business because you didn't say sorry. Like, we got so much problems, guys. Gio said, I like this. Gio said, we need to stop and look at ourselves and build a foundation to stand on instead of always living in the hood and sending our kids to them ran down funded schools and etc. All right, so just to give y'all some context, I grew up in the hood. I was in Section 8. I was in Section 8 and everything before I moved. You guys, we supposed to use that as a stepping stone, not something to get stuck on. So my mom died. Some of y'all don't know my story. So all y'all that don't know my story, I'll tell you guys throughout the little journey of us getting to know each other. My mom died when I was 22. And the 22-year-old, I'm in college. I'm getting my bachelor's degree. I didn't have nothing, okay? And so I ended up getting a Section 8 apartment, and I stayed there until I ended up, get married or whatever. And no. Let me rewind. I'm gonna have to be honest with my story. I was about to lie. Punish me, God. So I ended up actually having to move out of the hood because the people in the hood kept burglarizing me. Every time I would go out, every time I would do something, I would come home and my house was burglarized. When they stole my computer was the last straw because I realized they wanted to take money out of my pocket. They didn't want me to be successful. So I had to move. But why am I telling you guys this? I moved on a whim. I moved with a hope and a prayer. And a lot of you guys are not hoping, you're not praying, and you're not moving. And you are scared. Don't be scared. God already have a plan for you. And I guarantee you one thing, God never planned for none of us to be stuck right where we are. Never. All right. I got off topic a little bit. All right. So this is my last point. And then I'm going to talk about a few little solutions and then I'm gone, y'all. One issue we also have is that once our businesses get to seven figures, for us to get to 8, 9, and 10, we need help from them. Once we get to 8, 9, and 10, we need help from them. Yes, that's a major problem. Once our businesses get to 8 figures, let's say, 8 figures, we don't have no choice but to go to them and get help for the next level. Because how many of our businesses have even made it to 20 million, 30 million, 40 million, 50 million, 100 million? We have like 3 or 4, maybe 10, right? And then how many is still here? Right? Then it's so challenging to even manage that huge type of business that if she's a woman, she might burn out. Most of us women, we made for business for a certain amount of years. I'm gonna retire. I ain't doing all this my whole life. Be stressed out, bags in my eyes looking ugly. Nope. So when our businesses get to 8 figures, for us to get to 9 figures, we need help from them. We got problems. So while we sitting there thinking we are equal, we goody, my life's straight, big bag, I'm way too big. We're drowning, you guys, to be honest with you. We're drowning. We're drowning. I'm going to be honest with you guys, and then I'm going to talk about a few solutions. If y'all waiting for a handout, get up. Ain't nobody coming to save you. Get up. Move. Stop relying on the government for everything. Use it as a stepping stone. And the funny part about it is, if the government did not want us to depend on them, they will have stricter requirements as to exiting upward mobility programs. They will say, okay, within 5 years, you have to do this. In 4 years, you need to be able to do this to stay on. Or in 5 years, we're going to have to take you off the list. Wherever you are within that 5 years are based on your options and your choices, and get some people off the system. Some people won't make change until something bad happens. And I was just telling my team that today. We're experiencing something in the office that it's going to prepare us for the next level that the firm is going to, right? And my team was stressed, like, oh my gosh, Miss Fuller, oh my gosh. I'm like, gosh, chill. This is how God have to do. Sometimes you have to make a little mistake. Sometimes you have to cease problems. Sometimes a problem have to happen so you can correct all of the mistake, make changes, tighten up your processes, tighten up your team, and grow. And especially if you're in a situation like me, where there's not really many Black firms that you can learn from. No one is coming to save us. All right, guys. So I'm about to get ready to close out, but I do have a few little solutions, guys. So like I said, and the problem overall is this. What's happening to Kanye can happen to the whole Black community. I told y'all this before, that if the tax return showed the IRS the color of our skin, Black people will have a lot of financial problems with audits. Told you guys this. Once they start inserting race into a lot of our forms and a lot of our programs, we are our problems. We are done. So here's a few solutions that I wrote. And this is not really like well thought off. Remember, I'm an accountant, guys, okay? I'm just trying to do my little part, okay? So we got to start building communities. And community starts with families, okay? So if we don't have Black families, we really cannot have Black communities. Truth be told. So we need to have more Black families. So in turn, we can now start developing communities. And the community can be in an apartment building. The community can be like how my little neighborhood is, like all of us houses, but we be looking out for each other. If, like a little community. And it starts with just helping out. Helping out a little bit. I'm not talking about eggs for sugar, though. I'm not talking about eggs for sugar, though. Don't be asking for no sugar. All right. So that's what we need to build community and family. We also need to start stockpiling money. Every other culture have their own political PACs. They have their own financial investment tools. They also have their own money packs. And see, and the weird part about it, it's not necessarily like, oh, all of them just happen to do it. It just happens. Like they're just on that mind frame. And it happens. So let me give you an example. Let's say, for example, use me. If I'm the most successful in my family, right? And we really want to do this thing right? Everybody, we get a business, probably more likely an S corp, depending on how big the family is, maybe a corporation, depending on how big the family is or whatever, right? And everybody start making investments. Whatever the investment is, you own shares. Let's say if it's $200,000-$300,000, then you start investing. Buy your first property, buy your first asset, do this, flip it. We got to start stockpiling money, guys. We got to. Even if you only do it with you and your husband, your family, your intermediate family, it starts there, right? Then you can bridge it, And I know a lot of people gonna say, I don't trust nobody. Somebody gonna steal my money. What about that Lulu? What is it? Is it Lulu wee scam? I don't know. The pot scams. They want to think about that. No, I'm not talking about that. All right. We also got to get businesses into our natural resources, okay? Our natural resources. We have to figure out how, even if we are just dealers of gas or something, like, I don't even know how we can get in the door, but we need to start figuring it out, y'all. We have to start getting it and at least learning, okay? Becoming educated on the infrastructure, everything. We got to become a little bit more natural resources. We got to come together, y'all. Stop all that hating and stuff. Stop hating, stop killing, stop backstabbing, stop sleeping with your best friend's husband, stop sleeping with your cousin's husband, stop all this. Stop hurting, deliberately hurting family members, deliberately stealing from people. Let's just stop whatever you guys are doing that is making you self-hate your family, and destroy the togetherness and love that your family have. If you can't look in yourself in the mirror and say, bitch, I'm a hoe, bitch, I'm this. If you can't, like, oh no, let's say not in front of the mirror, because some of y'all be ragged, they could do it in the mirror. Right. Just have accountability, y'all. You know when you're doing wrong. You know when you're doing wrong. You know when you're doing wrong. It don't feel right. All right, so we got to come together. I think also we got to come down. Y'all so cocky and so confident. Y'all thinking, nigga, we made it. I didn't see this. I need my team. I need them to give me my music and stuff. What is it? Nigga, we made it. What is this? We made it. We made it. We made it. Right? We did not make it, y'all. We didn't. We haven't. We haven't even touched the surface. Remember, to build generational wealth, we need generations. We just getting to the millions. Take this shit. Like last year. How we made it. $1 million can be destroyed with a bad drug habit. That's what generational wealth is. Generational wealth cannot be destroyed from a bad drug habit. But the money we got in the Black community right now, it can be destroyed with a bad drug habit. See, that's what I'm talking about. Cajun said, who said that? Cajun said, yes, yeah, I agree. Because we got to first establish the if all of us walking around mean and this and that, right? Don't trust that person. That's why everybody be like, and looking at my face all the time, because I be smiling all the time. And the bad part about it is it makes people warm up to you, makes people want to talk to you. And we start just with the little things. Just do your best first. And so I said we have to realize we didn't make it yet. We didn't make it, y'all. We didn't. Yes, I think Wallow and Gill just closed $100 million deal with Barstools. But guess what? The reality is that whatever Barstools say, Gilly and Wallow gotta go along with it. Unless they specifically have in their contract that they can do, feel, or whatever, I hope they do. But the reality is that type of integration, that type of interdependency is scary for me. I love the fact that they got the 100 million from them, because we got to get the money from them to become wealthy, guys. We got to get the money from them. But do we need them to own our brand? Do we need them to own our do we need them to own our trademarks? Do we need them to own our businesses? Do they need to have equity of our businesses? Do they have to know our trade secrets and our ingredients? Do they? No. So we got it wrong. Their platform's so big, they could have just pay for promo, $100 million promo. Like, I'm not judging them, so don't take this out of context, whoever's this, but what I'm saying is that we're being bought again. Like, the way Black people talk to Black people don't even understand our lingo. The way we talk, like, people come in a Black circle thinking we fighting and talking, but we just joning on each other. They don't understand us. So any little thing that we do wrong, we can lose all of our contracts, our livelihood, and all that. And y'all think it's okay that we are dependent on them. It's not. It's scary for me to see this. Oh, and last but not least, I said this briefly. We can't build no Black economy, y'all. Well, I did say it. And I've been saying it throughout. We can't build no Black economy. Have y'all even learned Chinese? What, one person that's my whole internet went down. The whole internet went down. We don't even know nobody that speak Chinese. Oh, the YouTube channel is Folasade TV. We can't build no black economy. I'm sorry. A lot of people will say, oh, Folasade, you don't know what you talk about. I've really thought about this for years before I was bold enough to really say it publicly, like I said. I used to say that for years. I know I thought in my mind for years, like, okay, okay, so we're able to buy gas, right? Do we have enough people to buy the gas? If we're having to buy by $100 million, well, we can't. We're too far behind. But we can become highly educated. We can be the ones that know how to build everything, create everything. We can be the most innovative. We could own the most patents. We could be the one that have the most trademarks. We could be the ones that's good savers, disciplined. We could be the ones that speak multiple languages fluently. We could be the ones that's well traveled. We could be the ones that do import export. We could be the ones that's learning Chinese because we trying to move over there and build build something over there. Like we could do all of that. And guess what's gonna happen if we did that in 5 to 10 years? Domination. Absolute domination. And I'm about to close out with this. You guys are like the absolute best. All of y'all, I don't care if you feel ugly or whatever the case may be, all y'all are beautiful. You're smart. You can do whatever you put your mind to. You can train. Remember, a lot of things in life, guys, you can train to do it. You can master it. So you can do anything that you say that you want to do. If you want to 5 years, you can do. Black people, you're the most prettiest, the most desired, but we're not the most respected. The reason why we're not the most respected is because every other culture and every other country or whatever, that's not all technical, race, ethnicity, whatever, they're laughing at us. Because they've seen you with all of these opportunities. And they say, what's slavery? I don't see them people in slavery. What white man? I don't see no white man stopping them. This is what the people say. So if you want it, guys, it's all on you now. Kanye West situation shows that we don't have nothing. We're done. And if they start separating cultures and races, and I said this before, and some of you guys don't like it, if they say Africans, go there, Black Americans, go here, then y'all will really see the deficiency in the Black American economics, collegiate, all the problems. But right now they're lumping us, everybody into one, and that's fine, right? That's okay. But can my people, Black Americans, can y'all come up? Can we move up? Remember that Jefferson was fake. Moving on up to the west, east side. It was a fake. It's a fraud. They sold the city life. We've been played with our whole life. Please realize that. Propaganda. Get off of the TVs. Stop trying to be everything you see on social. Be a doctor, be an accountant, be a lawyer, go for engineer, go study and become a mathematician. Go do something. Hey, Tommy. Go do something. Go start a business. Because remember, and this is a secret, and I'm going to close out here. Because we consume, they need us to. Because we consume, buy, they need us to. So we can kind of control our consumerism just a smidget. Just get a little bit more disciplined. They will see the value that we bring, even if it's just for us to buy, because naturally, Black people, we just naturally like overly flamboyant, like overly over the top. That is just in our nature. Big hair, big everything. That's just, we just come from that, okay? It's like, the problem with our consumerism is that we just don't make enough money to sustain it or to say that it's acceptable. But naturally, we are like big boys. Like naturally, we like everything big. Like that's just us. That's why we the gods and the goddesses. But the reality is our revenue, our income doesn't match to our spending. Let's slow down, get disciplined, stack, 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 stack. I guarantee you, if we stop spending for about good 5 years, then people will have a whole spend to the contracts, whole spend to the marketing. They might even come to you. We might be able to even buy them out at some point. It'll be a whole, we'll be able to dominate y'all. And they will respect us more because they'll say, oh my gosh, look at all them Black people getting their degrees, working hard. Do y'all know if y'all Black Americans really start dominating, y'all gonna send every other country crazy? Y'all gonna have the Chinese study. Now, you guys have to study the Black Americans. They're back. They're focused. They're brilliant. And we knew they were. And here they go. Now they're going to have every country trying to really compete with us on a high level. Right now, they feel like they're dominating us. But if y'all was to kick it up, start getting our degrees, start and stuff that matters, they will respect us, y'all. Save money and we'll be fine. The world is ours. We own the world. God gave us this. This is our land. This melanin, everybody wants. You see, they testing out stem cells now. Come on now. Stop it. Stop belittling yourself, guys. So what about, put your quotes. I love to talk about Kanye more because it's more nuances than your perspective. And I like to challenge that. Say it, speak your mind. I'm not, so the thing about me is I'm not going to worry about that man's mental. I don't have the right to. Nobody have a right to judge a man's mental. You don't know, if you've never lost a mother, you don't know how it feels. If you've never owned more money than what you can spend, you don't know how that man feel. We cannot judge him. What we have to understand is that he made mistakes. Yes, he thought that he wasn't Black. He thought that when he got money, he was equal. That is it. And then now what's happening? His whole world is crumbling down. Everything is crumbling down. He thought that he had the baddest chick in the world, like, oh, his whole little life, but we can't focus on Kanye, guys. This is where we get stuck in the community. We have to take the lessons from Kanye. He thought, like many Black men, many Black women, that they can go marry outside of their culture and everything is peachy when they still a nigga. You're still a nigga, period. Yes. Henrietta Locke. Yep, Tommy. Henrietta Locke. Guys, and head over to Fingerprinting Gurus and support Tommy too. He got a YouTube channel. Yep. See, we can't focus on that, guys, because see, that's the propaganda. See, remember, propaganda is when they use something else to distract you from the original message, right? And that's what's happening. The original message is that we don't have nothing. The original message is that we don't matter. And the real message is that if we really talk, we're done. And that's another reason why I feel like God never allowed really any of the partnerships that I wanted to work with, or like brands or any other like partnerships, because he knew that I needed to be free of everything. And I always tell everybody that, oh yeah, nah, God don't want me to do that. He want me to be away from everybody. He don't want me partner with nobody. Period. Long range. Well, not long range, because I got y'all, but I can't be attached to people. I can't be dependent on nobody. Can't. Because then would I be able to talk freely to you guys? No. Would I be able to really advise Black people? My goal is to help us save trillions of dollars. But we can't do that if you're focused on Kanye's mental. We can't do that if you focus on Kim and Kanye's marriage. We can't do that if you focus on what North wore yesterday. We can't do that if you're on a shade room more than the book that you're supposed to read. We can't do that if we don't go to get degrees in things that matter. We can't do that if we don't come together. So the reality is, Kanye is the prime example of the house nigga. Period. 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 Yep. Look at College Game Day correspondents heading to Jackson, Mississippi, heading to Jackson, Mississippi to JSU. Exactly. And it's so funny because we need to replicate whatever Dion is doing at JSU at the other schools. Because a lot of our kids that go to them colleges get, picked on, and they can never really flourish, and their mentor is not there. So the reality is, guys, I want you all to understand this. Don't judge Kanye. Understand. Don't judge him. Try to understand what's happening. Don't judge him. Don't pick on him. And let's not focus on trying to understand him. Because the reality is that when you have so many layers to you, you will never be fully understand. He need a woman that he can sit up with and talk to at night, that can hear his heartbeat and let him cry in his shoulder, and then she might will fully understand him. But us, we shouldn't worry about him. What we need to be worried about is the impact that his actions have and is shown on the Black community, is that they will make billions of dollars off of you. But the moment you say anything wrong about their community, you are backburned. Is it backburned? Blackballed. Exactly. Tori said, I think Kanye tried to drop clues to us. Guys, let's stay focused, because see, this is the thing. They want us to worry about his mental, because that's what the comments say. Oh, girl, did you see Kanye West? Girl, he spazzed out at luncheon. That's what we would talk about. Instead of saying, girl, you see Kanye West, you saw that they ended up shadow banning him and blocking him because he said that. Girl, just imagine if all of us said something. That's a total different conversation, y'all. Totally different conversation. Guys, I'm supposed to be gone by 8:30. All right, guys. So I think I hit all my points. I said we're not working hard enough. And when I'm saying like that, to downplay any of my men out here, what I mean by working hard enough is also working smart as well. So, like, for example, if you are not a foreman and you do construction, but your goal is to be a foreman, right? Then you already starting to accumulate your hours. Go and do the next step, or the licenses, or the apprenticeship. Don't get stuck. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. It's not necessarily like physically, but maybe instead of you put more physical work, you may have to read just a little bit. You know what I mean? And don't be afraid of reading. I don't know why Black people are so afraid of reading. It's nothing to be afraid of. I stutter. I have multiple degrees. And God made me stutter so y'all can understand it don't matter. Like, I never stuttered like this ever in my life, guys. Like, if you ever saw me like do like my dissertation, like anything, no. But what happened was you guys didn't understand me. So God started making me stutter. And it didn't stop me from coming to talk and do content. So if you can't read, okay, learn. If you study a little bit, okay, I stutter too. If you a little ditzy like me, okay, it's okay. You are perfect. Don't focus on what they want you guys to focus on. That's it. Like, so they just be you, and you gonna make money, and people gonna love you, and whoever don't love you, they don't need to anyway, guys. So I think that's all I got, y'all. And I did say, one of my thoughts was maybe it's his plan to get out of his contract. I did say that we don't own anything. Oh yeah, I hit on everything, y'all. All my points. I think I did pretty good. I just didn't show y'all all my screens. I had every article, everything, y'all. But one thing I didn't like about the articles, they was really talking about his mental state. Everybody talked about his mental state. If you know someone has suffered from mental disorder, why would you pay him any attention? Oh, that's Kanye. That's what you're supposed to say. Do you want to say, that's Kanye. That man crazy. That's it. That's all you want to say. Oh, that's such and such. You know she off the hook. You know how they used to say that? That's all we supposed to do with Kanye. If they really want to say it's no prejudice, no racism, and all of that stuff, and they labeled him bipolar, and bipolar individuals have spasms and lashes out and all that stuff, why couldn't they say, you know what? Hey guys, look, Kanye, yeah, bro, tell your wife, call you, or do something, but you're doing too much, Kanye. I understand, I guess, but just don't take it no further. This is your warning, no. So that shows us that if you have a mental disorder in the Black community, you still will be blackballed because they may not believe that you have a mental disorder. So it's a lose-lose situation for us, guys. Then the fact that they probably don't want to have that much control. So lesson from this, never sell your brand name. I think that's what saved him the most. He never sold Yeezy, Kanye. He never gave his name away. Stop it. So many Black people back in the day, even till this day, are selling their name out. Your name is your trademark. You get that trademark. That's yours. Somebody said, Michael said, any Black person who thinks or calls Kanye a mental case is truly suffering from delusion of grandeur. He is telling the truth for once in his life. Exactly. So hopefully, I don't know if you heard my point, but I was saying that if they are really saying they, respecting that he do have a mental disorder, then they're like, oh, that's just Kanye. But the reality is, nope, they're using him as their example. They want to let us know that, boy, they'll put us in place. Boy, putting in place. Okay, guys. So I'm about to get ready to head out. I love each and every last one of you guys. I enjoyed. I hope I can get back in the swing of things with this live streaming. Like I told you guys, all these other YouTubers y'all watching, this their job. I run a whole firm and I got a whole family. And so it's harder than it may seem for me to just come live. Like I took hours of research. I had to read, I had to pull content, everything. And so it just takes a lot, when you got a lot going on. Yeah. So, all right, guys, I love you guys. Please subscribe, like the channel. Did I say it right? No. Please like the video. Tommy, how did you do this so perfectly? Like you did just that. Please like, subscribe to the video. Please, if you like tonight's content, I know I was all over the place. To some of you, I may seem extra dumb, and that's okay, because that's your thinking, right? I just have a little personality. I enjoy. It's always say, yes, I'm struggling. Well, Black people are buying into the marketplace media narrative that Kanye is mental, and their fear of your opinions has taken over them so much that they can't face the truth. Oh, Michael, you should have been in here earlier. I didn't even see, or was you here? Yes, that's what I think they showing us. They showing us, guys, that we don't have no control, y'all. And what's so what is so scary for me is that I be asking, like some Nigerians and stuff, why Black Americans and Africans don't really mesh well. I really think that's the only way, y'all, that we have a chance. And I know somebody said that we're gonna have to figure out how to come together. Like at least all the brown people, we gotta come together, y'all. Oh, thank you, Entrepreneur Mooney. We gotta come together, y'all. Every brown person, it's literally, I know most Africans think Black Americans ain't shit, and Black Americans think Africans ain't, everybody just like, like we just need to get over it and really come together. Because in Africa, remember, they have all of the natural resources. Remember, all the natural resources and land. And America, we will have the marketplace, the demand, the infrastructure. Guys, we got some work to do. We got work to do, guys. And and don't let me die and you guys don't do work. I'm 37. Y'all motherfuckers got 20 years. I ain't gonna die in 20 years. But I'm giving y'all a timeline. Y'all only got 20 years. We got 20 years to come together, y'all. 20 years. Everybody can be extremely rich, successful, happy, living in other countries, living la vida loca, right? In 20 years. Y'all actually got 20 motherfucking years to get it together, Black people. Figure it out. From today, what's the day? Oh, October 24th, Monday. Y'all got 20 years from today to make impact. 20 years. And Michael, see, Michael, you were supposed to be dropping this stuff before I'm ready to go. You killing me, bro. Michael said, we do have control. We think we need other race of people instead of just working within ourselves as Black people. We are all we need, period. Yes. Like I said, period. That's all we need. All right, guys. So I'm done. I enjoy, guys. If you like the video, please like it and subscribe to the channel and set the notifications because I cannot have a set time. I don't want to. I used to live stream since 2014 every day, y'all. I don't want to do that no more. Okay, I've been doing that for 7 years. Turn the notifications on. When you want to hear the ratchetness and the professionalism, the little curse and the stuttering, the loudness, all of me, then you will come into the channel, come into the video, guys. Please do that. And then also look out for our live video, the full video that we did of Charleston White. It's amazing, y'all. Like literally, you might cry in the interview. We both of us almost cried in the interview. And so you want to check the Charleston White. Please share the video and think about what I said. And as the accountability accountant, guys, y'all got 20 years. 20, 10, and 10. You got 10 years to get your degrees, your careers, and all that stuff in place. And then after that first 10 years, you should be saving and building generational wealth. After 20 years, you should have at least 5 years of savings, 5 years of contributing to your retirement accounts, at least 5 consistent years where you would have been stable in your career for about 7. You should be comfortable. Should be comfortable. 20-year game plan, guys. We change our lives and make impact. Tell me, you like Charleston too? Yes. Yes. So, yep. Oh, Gio, thank you. So, yeah, guys, I'm gone. Let me go and put these kids down. They're sick, so that's why I ain't even bother them. They're not going to go to school tomorrow. But, yeah. All right, guys. Love you. Bye.